Portland Trailblazers, they come in off a good outing against the Sacramento Kings. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on.
And you know what was most impressive? They've wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it, had them on their hands the whole time.
Now Golden State's starting five. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. It's Lee and Bogut inside. Shot clock at 3. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. No luck. The Warriors go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Now here is Aldridge. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
Curry against Lillard. Into Lopez. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Iguodala. Lillard against Curry. Kicks to Lee. Matthews with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Matthews. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. That's a 2 from Lillard.
Still looking for that first 2, but 0 of 4 now.
The shot is off. Thompson dishes to Curry. Right side Curry. Feeds it to Lee. Shot clock at 6. With the shot. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got his first points of the game.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Lillard attacking. Iguodala with the block.
Still looking for their first basket. 5 misses to start the game.
Here's Thompson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Well, Klay Thompson, the son of former #1 draft pick Michael Thompson, but totally different games. His father was a big man who kind of played inside. Klay, a swing man, just a knockdown shooter from deep.
And Klay's father, Michael, often his toughest critic, he tells Klay, post those smaller guards up and don't always fade away. I can hear him saying
oh, my, that's why I'm laughing. Sounds just like Michael, who knew how to handle himself with his back to the goal as a college and pro standout himself.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
The Blazers were one of the pleasant surprises of the season last year, and they got a lot of their wins at home. Very tough here in the Rose Garden.
Now, here's Lillard. Boy, that win against the Kings, he's another guy who really showed up to play. Aldridge against Lee. Lillard left side. Matthews, no one around him. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 31 wins, Clark, for the Blazers here in Portland. Very tough in this arena.
And you know, you hear about how some places are loud, like Oracle and Oklahoma can be. Oracle, the home of the Golden State Warriors. But this Portland crowd is as loud as it gets. Got to give some credit to the Rowdy Rip City bunch, and they've been that way since back in my day when I was playing in the early 80s.
Gosh, I can't even remember that. Now Lillard after the missed three from Klay Thompson. And that one's good.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
The Warriors leading. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Lopez with the steal. Lillard outside. Matthews a screen on Iguodala. Here's Lillard. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lee a screen on Lillard. Curry kicks to Lee. And the Warriors miss again.
They would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Now, here's Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Aldridge, the pass to Lillard. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And checking out some numbers for Lillard. Solid numbers last season. Averaged about 20 points a game last season. 5 assists and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always a very important position, and he fills that role nicely for them.
He does a really good job of it. You know, it's a lot harder than he makes it look when you're not starting to get into the flow of the game, but that's part of what makes him special.
Thompson with the bucket.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lillard dishes to Lopez. He kicks to Batum. It's stolen by Bogut. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Now here's Iguodala. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Clock at 6. It's Thompson off the drive. Misses from short range. The Trailblazers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Curry against Lillard. Outside Matthews. Passes it to Aldridge. From 12 feet out. That's good on the jump shot.
Good job pulling the trigger when the defense opened up for him. He had an opportunity, took advantage of it.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Iguodala. Shot's good. Iguodala's got his first basket.
Andre Iguodala, one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Great ball handler, and when he gets to the rim, he's right up there with LeBron James as far as being one of the most high percentage finishers in the league.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
You know, as great as Iguodala's strength and athleticism are, I think it's his IQ for the game that really sets him apart. I mean, you see all of that in his alertness and anticipation defensively, and also in his playmaking on the offensive end.
Lillard attacking, and he drops it in from the low post. Lillard's got 6 points.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Now here's Curry. Last game he had 28 points. Well, and for Iguodala, the savvy off-the-court 2 guys. One of the attractions, Steve, for him playing in the Bay Area, connecting with the area's innovators and the venture capitalists.
He's a bright guy, and back in 2011 during the labor negotiations, he actually spent time interning with a major bank. So, I mean, this is a guy with a bright future beyond basketball. Steph Curry known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for second in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
And Steph Curry's first triple-double, how about this? It happened early last season, and it only took him 3 quarters of play. In what was an early statement game for the Warriors against the hapless Sixers, Steph showed them who was in charge that night.
And he makes both free throws. And Steph Curry, Steve, one of the best rebounding point guards in the NBA throughout his young career.
Yeah, not the strongest or the most explosive athlete, but incredible coordination and anticipation. And so his feel for the game allows him to figure out where to be before everybody else on the floor.
The Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The dish now to Iguodala. Can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Well, going back to last year for a second, this was one of the few matchups that they didn't get the better end of things. They split the season series.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamen's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Lee. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. And Batum kicks to Aldridge. Good on the shot. Steve, you mentioned the stalemate they played to a year ago. Do you see that happening again this year, Clark?
Kevin, I'm not sure. It's really too early to tell. It wouldn't surprise me, I'd say that much, after what happened last year.
Here's Barnes, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Barnes passes to Green. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Lillard attacking.
Damian Lillard off to a great start to his NBA career. Year 1, he was the 4th ever unanimous Rookie of the Year. And then year 2, his first All-Star appearance.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
That free throw good from Lillard for the Trailblazers. Robinson's checked in for Aldridge. Wright comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Wesley Matthews. And the Warriors also making a change. Rush is checked in. Good on both.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Warriors trail by 5. Spates with a screen on Lillard. Here's Curry. And it's Kaman with the rebound. And Damian Lillard last season, the first player in NBA history to compete in all 5 major All-Star events.
Well, let's count them off right now, partner. He did the Rising Stars Challenge, the Skills event, 3-point shootout, the dunk contest, and he played in the big game on Sunday.
That's a busy weekend.
That's a full weekend, and the young fellow handled himself well in all 5 of them.
I think C.J. McCollum has all the makings of an outstanding combo guard. 6'4", great shooter, capable ball handler. He should be able to play either guard position.
And what you like about McCollum, he plays bigger, I think, than his height listed.
You know, during his college career at Lehigh, he averaged 6 rebounds a game and competed well defensively against bigger guards. So he's got a little chip that he plays with, which I like.
Second free throw, no good. C.J. McCollum taken 10th last season out of Lehigh, and much like Damian Lillard, Clark, a 4-year guard from a mid-major school.
Yeah, and I like him a lot. Watched him his junior year up close, and, you know, both of those guys were big-time scorers at the collegiate level. Similar in size and also attitude, very confident but understated. And they both have terrific 3-point laser shots.
And I know with one of your boys playing mid-major college basketball, you've got a great appreciation for what the talent level is at that level.
Exactly, and how guys can develop over the course of a 4-year career.
Now McCollum, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Kaman sets a screen for McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Kaman dishes to McCollum. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And McCollum dealing with a foot issue over the last couple of years. Broke a bone in his foot during his senior year at Lehigh. And again in his rookie season, missing the first 2 months. So hopefully that's a thing of the past.
A chance here, Kevin, to check out how the Trailblazers ranked in the NBA last season. First in rebounding, first in free throw percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in overall offense. This team has no trouble scoring the basketball. That's the least of their concerns. They love to get it up and down and put it in the hole.
But when you think about this club, the first thing that comes to mind is their ability to rebound the ball. Best in the league, so physical. They just pounded the glass, and that's how they tried to win games, just by being more physical than their opponents.
Spates with a screen on Lillard. In the corner, Rush with it. Up top, Spates, defended by Kaman. Spates against Kaman, and Spates gets it to go.
And McCollum, a polished scorer from his 4 years at Lehigh, averaged over 20 points a game for his career. He has the opportunity, I think, to really solidify the guard rotation in Portland as a combo guard who can play either the 1 or the 2.
Robinson kicks to McCollum. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Right, the pass to McCollum. Lillard dishes to Kaman. Back to Lillard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Lillard's got 10 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now, here's Green. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Curry gets the bucket.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Lillard outside. McCollum with the screen for Lillard. He feeds it to Robinson. Robinson left side. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Lillard. Lillard again missing.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Wasted no time on that one. 10 points for Steph Curry.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Maurice Spates, a big man with a nice shooting touch. Last season, an uptick in three-point attempts for him, and that might be a good move, developing his shot outside the arc. The three and the way the game is played now is much more valuable than the long two-point shot.
There's a minute left to play in the first. Robinson sets a screen for McCollum. Lillard attacking. Robinson kicks to Kaman. Pass to Lillard. Back to Kaman. The feed to Wright. Robinson a screen on Barnes. 6 to shoot. McCollum with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. They grab their own miss. And it's Kaman missing. Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside, Green. Over in the corner, Barnes. Spates inside. It's good. This game is all even.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
It's all tied in Portland. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
The NBA season gains momentum. Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take on Dwight Howard and the Houston Rockets this Thursday, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And for Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that, it can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
The Warriors shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, Stephen Curry, arguably the league's best perimeter shooter. Curry said, "I love everything about shooting, but mostly that perfect form when your body is in rhythm from the time you plant your feet to the time you release the ball. Everything is smooth and calm. It moves through you like a wave. It's a beautiful thing." Kevin, no doubt.
It is indeed. Thanks, Doris. Clock at 6. And Thompson kicks to lead. Trying his luck deep. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Lillard. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Damian Lillard, drafted with the 6th pick back in 2011. That pick, guys, acquired from the Nets in an exchange for Gerald Wallace. Steve, I'd say a pretty good trade for the Blazers.
Yeah, well, remember the Nets were in win-now mode. They were trying to keep Darren Williams happy, so they felt like the trade for Wallace would do that. The Blazers, in turn, I mean, they were rebuilding, and so they found the perfect deal at the right time and ended up drafting the future Rookie of the Year.
And he sinks the second.
And Lillard's star is continuing to rise, but, you know, he still thrives on that underdog status. He shrugs off the hype, doesn't really let it affect him, still looks at himself as the 2-star recruit from Weber State, fighting for respect, and it's serving him well as he continues to grow as an NBA player.
Thompson passes to Green. From deep three-point range. Warriors the rebound. Back to Thompson. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And the pass to Iguodala. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Golden State.
And Lillard embracing the humble, grinding persona. He plays the game with tremendous confidence. An assassin's mentality, and his disposition has really rubbed off on this entire Blazer team.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Lillard's got 13.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Again, the miss by Lillard.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Screen by Lee. Iguodala dishes to Lee. And now Batum pushing it up. No one backed it. Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Not only did they shoot a high percentage from the line, Kevin, but this team was outstanding in getting to the line at a high rate. You know, guys found a way to take it up a notch in terms of their free throw shooting. And that's always a key component in winning basketball games.
Lee passes to Iguodala. Dishes it to Thompson. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Three-pointer. And it's Portland with the rebound. Aldridge has got his third rebound on the night. Lillard with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Here's Batum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
A good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And the Warriors miss again. Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard, right side. Here's Lopez.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Lopez.
What a season for Robin Lopez a year ago. Career highs in blocked shots and rebounds, especially on the offensive boards where he tied for second in the NBA.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Now here's Iguodala. Inside, Lopez with the steal. And now Matthews pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
Iguodala kicks to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Thompson's got 8 points. And Robin Lopez doesn't put up gaudy numbers defensive rebound, but he's very good at boxing out.
Yeah, stats don't always tell the complete story. I think stats sometimes are a shadow of what's going on for real. The numbers are something we look at, but some of the little things that don't show up in the stat sheet help the numbers be what they are. I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Iguodala outside. Lee a screen on Lillard. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Takes the 3. Good. Thompson's got 11.
And I think they're spending a little too much time behind the three-point line in this quarter. They've got to work the ball into the paint.
I agree with you. I mean, it's easy to settle for that three-point shot. I mean, they're making it harder than they need to. Get it in close, get to the line. That's how you get back into a game. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Bogut dishes to Iguodala. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Green outside, and it's Portland with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question, and that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Aldridge with a screen on Iguodala. Matthews, no one around him. Offensive rebound, Aldridge. Banked in off the glass. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Andrew Bogut.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. 4th in opponent shooting percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in team rebounds. That means everybody's doing their job on the boards. This is a very strong rebounding team.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range. And I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. Attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kamen's checked in. Batum with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Aldridge misses.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Curry passes to Thompson. Curry setting the pick for Thompson. Back to Curry. He dishes it to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Boom! He jams it straight down. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris.
Not so long ago, this Golden State Warriors franchise was in disarray, and boy, what a reversal it's been over the last few seasons. Excellent chemistry, and it seems they have a real culture that players want to be a part of.
Aldridge kicks to Lillard. Aldridge up on top. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Matthews. There's the triple. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Golden State. Iguodala's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry attacking. Kicks it to Lee. Back to Curry. Shoots it. And that one goes long. Trailblazers leading by 10. Lillard outside. To the wing on the left. Lillard, a screen on Lee. It's Matthews on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Matthews again missing. Warriors trail by 10. Iguodala with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Feeds it to Curry. They double him with Matthews. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. Lillard attacking.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Batum against Iguodala. Thompson outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Well, everything's become perimeter-oriented, Clark, and you really have to be penetrating and looking inside, keeping that defense honest. And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Warriors trail by 12. Thompson sets the pick for Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Right side, Green. Got a piece of it. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson for the triple. And that one's good. Thompson's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but you he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside some.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Robinson's checked in for Aldridge. Wright comes in for Wesley Matthews. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Lee. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Rush in for Klay Thompson. And Thompson worked hard on his explosiveness and finishing. He predicted, Steve, a poster dunk last season and delivered against Kyle Singler. Remember that, of the Pistons?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's been trying to go inside more. And last year, he thought, he'd have to work at it to get to the line more. Only averaged about 2 free throw attempts per game for his career. So that's the next step for him to be more aggressive attacking.
Kaman sets a screen for Batum. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Nicholas Batum, the 25th pick back in 2008. He's played his entire career, Steve, with this Blazer team.
Yeah, and a coveted player league-wide, Kevin, because he plays both ends. Excellent defender. He's got that length, good three-point shooter. And remember, the Timberwolves tried to sign him as a restricted free agent a couple of years ago, but the Blazers matched that 4-year, $46 million offer.
And, Batum is viewed as a potential defensive stopper. Has not quite reached that level yet, struggling against stronger 3 men, but his length and mobility do make him a factor.
And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum.
And for Batum defensively, a good shot blocker. Not as many steals as you might expect, but between his rebounding and his efficient scoring, he's a quality player.
Barnes sets a screen for Green. In the corner, Rush with it. Plenty of space. Here's Barnes, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Nine seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Well, big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Trailblazers lead by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us a bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
Yeah, I just try to come out and put my game and stay aggressive, I need to score to help this team win. I think me and the perimeter players doing a good job of that.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
And the Warriors have not defended well. against Lillard.
16 points and 6 assists.
Warriors trail by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Curry in at the 1.
Boy, you love to get those easy lay-ins to get your offense going. They're clicking here to start the second half.
Curry against Lillard. Matthews a screen on Curry. Lillard the pass to Aldridge. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 7th assist in the game. The Warriors shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable.
Portland climbed the ladder out in the West last year because they were very tough against the rest of the conference, especially in close games.
Curry wide open, and a miss there on the triple.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one. Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
31 wins for the Blazers against the rest of the West last year. Extremely impressive. And as you said, they were able to get a lot of close games to go in their favor.
That's blocked. And Batum kicks to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. The kick out to Matthews. From 12 feet out. Into Lopez. Banked in off the glass. And now a 10-point Trailblazer lead. And if you look at this roster and what they did last year, it's not a surprise, Steve. They gutted out wins in close games.
Yeah, they have so many players that can step up and hit the big shot that when you have a chance of hitting a game winner, you have to think Portland will pull it off.
Iguodala dishes to Lee. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. Lillard outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. It's Aldridge penetrating. Count that one. Aldridge has got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Warriors, 4th.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Curry against Lillard. Bogut with a screen on Lillard. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Shot clock at 6. Curry can't get it to go.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Lee, a screen on Lillard. Here's Curry. Great touch on the 16-footer. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Lillard attacking. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
The Warriors, a team with big ambition, from their plans for a new arena to a highly successful D-League team in Santa Cruz. This is a team on the rise.
And the Warriors not just looking to expand locally, but internationally as well, hoping to become the gateway team to China.
Yeah, much of the Bay Area's population and the Warriors fan base, those folks are of Asian descent. The Warriors unveiled a special Chinese New Year jersey, a nod to some of their fans here and abroad. Pretty smart marketing work by the Warriors.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history, and a lot of great passers, too.
Curry with another miss.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And you watch the Warriors, Clark. They're having fun playing out there. Great chemistry on the floor and in the locker room.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a college atmosphere.
It does.
I mean, their harmony and chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. And remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league.
First one falls for him.
Well, the season before this last one, the Trailblazers really struggled to get help from their bench. Didn't get a lot from the reserves. And while the team improved significantly last year, the bench still wasn't quite up to par.
Good on both. Well, Steve, with the Trailblazers bench, while they weren't a strength by any means, they were able to play strong enough defense where they could at least hold the score they inherited more often than not.
And that's all you really want from your reserves, Kevin. I mean, they weren't going to blow anybody out, but if they could be solid defensively, which they were most of the season, they could hold on to that lead and maintain it until the starters got back in the ballgame. Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And Batum kicks to Matthews. Passes to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 23.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Curry with it. He's got 21. Lee passes to Iguodala. Iguodala left side. Almost, but it rolls out. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 15-4 run. Lillard dishes to Lopez. He kicks it to Batum. Pulls from the top of the key. Shoots over Curry. And Batum gets it to go on the assist by Lopez. And that's now 11 points for Batum. Warriors trail by 17. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the right iron.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Batum with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Here's Lillard. 23 points in the game. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Outside Aldridge. Back to Lillard from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You know, there's no better...
And here is Curry. Releases. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Matthews kicks to Lillard. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Chris Kaman is checked in for Robin Lopez. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Curry kicks to Green. Shot to stop the run, and that one's good. Green's got his second bucket of the night. Portland leading by 21.
Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season at Michigan State.
Jarrell Wright's checked in for Portland. The Warriors also with a sub. Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut.
Well, Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans and the citizens in Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and the fans have always shown incredible support for their beloved Blazers.
There's the bucket. Good. Thompson's got 16 points. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Came in a screen on Curry, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Use this opportunity here to look at some stats for Aldridge. Great year for him last year. Averaged about 23 points per game, 11 rebounds and 2 assists. And with him, he gets so much, but really having someone lead the way scoring-wise is probably his best attribute.
And you know, Steve, it's not easy to find consistent scoring, but he definitely feels that need for this team.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Aldridge. And McCollum subbed in for Wesley Matthews. The drive by Green. Here's Spates. The shot no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
And Portland, one of the smaller markets. They've got the weather situation, a little bit rainy up there. Not a top free agent destination, but great history.
Yeah, and for some players, it can really connect and click for them. You know, Damian Lillard said that Portland just fits him. It feels like home. And Robin Lopez said, hey, I'm a little bit weird myself. So for players with a bit of renegade or a different approach in their DNA, they fit right in, man.
Spates, the pass to Curry. Left side Curry, the dish to Spates. Shot clock at 6, and he gets it to go. Spates has got 6.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
Well, they might as well continue to pull up and let it fly.
Curry against Lillard. He feeds it to Robinson. From about 16, jump shot is good that time. Robinson's got his first points in this one.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, they got a great chance to go ahead and close this game out because their offense is really clicking right now.
Barnes sets a screen for Green. Pass to Barnes. Back to Green, and there's the feed to Spates. Robinson pulls it in.
He had a defender draped all over. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
The pass to Keenan. Right block shot, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. There's the pick. Here's Rush. He's guarded by McCollum. Left side Curry. Clock at 6. That's good. Curry's got 23.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
McCollum kicks to Kaman. cannot hit, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Now Rush. Dishes it to Green. To the right side. Here's Rush. Pass to Curry. For three. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Trailblazers leading by 19 points. Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. With the teardrop. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Barnes kicks to Spates. Rebounded by Kaman. Kaman's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No one covering. And that's 31 points for Lillard.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Warriors trail by 21. Now Rush. He dishes it to Green. Blocked. Here's Spates, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Lillard. Can't get it to go. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Trailblazers running away with it. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Tune in this Saturday night, November 8th. LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trailblazers take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. Big-time hoops coming your way.
And now with our State Farm assist of the game, a replay showing one of 10 tremendous assists in this game from Damian Lillard.
What an excellent all-around game, too, Kevin. 10 assists just shows you, what we already know about him, but he seems to know where his teammates are. He understands the offense and what the game plan is. He is very tough to defend.
I like what you say there. He understands the game plan, and there's always one, and you got to execute it. He's the guy to do it. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum, and it's McCollum in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Matthews kicks to McCollum. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. Can't hit from in close. Warriors trail by 21. Golden State moving it around. Thompson inside the line. No good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Outside, Batum kicks it to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Matthews, drilled from 11 feet out. Matthews has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Trailblazers. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Outside Curry. To the paint. Barnes up top. Aldridge is covering. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Early on last year, the Warriors showed that they were going to be a team to make the postseason in the West. Couldn't get the home court advantage, though, and that kind of hurt them.
Yeah, it did. And as dangerous as their team is in the playoffs with the shooting ability they have, they're much better if they could have gotten that extra game at Oracle Arena.
Matthews, no one around him, and it's Matthews again missing. Warriors trail by 20. Iguodala up top. He's covered by Matthews. Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Fires from the wing. Buries the jump shot.
That extra game would matter in the end. Last postseason, the Warriors lost to the Clippers in a back-and-forth Game 7.
Matthews dishes to McCollum. Matthews sets a screen for McCollum. The 11-footer, no good. Curry with some nice D.
Well, the Warriors expected and hoped to go farther than the first round of the playoffs, but you have to give them a lot of credit for playing the Clippers as tough as they did, considering they were down multiple centers during that series.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
And Batum kicks to Aldridge. Hits the jump hook. And the Trailblazers lead by 20. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Picked by Lee. Curry passes to Lee. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson left side. Lets it go from 14. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's McCollum. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. McCollum dishes to Aldridge. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Aldridge has got 10 points here in the second half.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. It's Curry outside. Portland grabs the miss. Batum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Aldridge, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Off the screen. Lee kicks to Iguodala. And the Warriors miss again.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
McCollum with the ball. Aldridge sets up the pick now for McCollum. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And that's the right call, no question about it. It's one thing to play tough D and commit a hard foul, but it's another to risk hurting your opponent with contact like that.
Yeah, very easy to get knocked off balance and take a nasty tumble when you get slammed into like that. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, there were some question marks heading into last season about how long Aldridge would be with the team. I mean, a report was circulating that he wanted to leave, but he denied it, and good for Portland that it was just the rumor mill at work.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in, and the Warriors making a change here. Outside Matthews. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Wes Matthews started off last season on fire. Over 50% from long range over the first quarter of the season. And as time went on, he cooled off a bit. But as a whole, just an excellent year for Matthews. Probably the best of his career.
And Matthews, a reliable three-point shooter throughout his career. able to hit spotting up or on the move. Prefers that left wing, but can really spray you from anywhere.
And Steve, Wesley Matthews selective with when he'll look to attack off the dribble.
Yeah, he keeps his turnovers low, but he's a gym rat. Working on his ability to drive inside and finish, but really wants to shoot threes. That's what his focus is.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Lopez. Joel Freeland comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Will Barton in for Nicholas Batum. Here's Nedovic. Feeds to Iguodala. Tries to snap the cold streak, and he hits the jumper for 2.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Lillard attacking. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 33 points.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Here's Nedovic. Passes it to Iguodala. He kicks to Thompson. Here's Azili. He's covered by Leonard. Azili gets the bucket.
Well, some said the day of the center had come and gone, but I don't think that's quite the case. We don't have the depth at that position that existed in the past, but you look at guys like Marc Gasol, Roy Hibbert, Joakim Noah, there are still some excellent centers in this league. I should mention Dwight Howard, of course, too.
Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Nedovic. The dish to Kuzmic. Iguodala outside. 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Thompson. That one rolling around and rims out.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Matthews passes to Barton. It's tipped. Thompson inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
They set the pick. And Lillard kicks to Freeland. Lillard dishes to Freeland. Lillard attacking. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 35 in the game.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You could see that there.
Thompson from long range. The shot misses. And it's Portland the other way.
Well, bad timing. His team trailing, and this has not been a quarter that he'd like to remember.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. Right, he's checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Damian Lillard. And the Warriors making a change here. Freeland, the pass to McCollum. Now the feed to Leonard. And Freeland kicks to right. Clock at 6. Portland no good that time either. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Nedovic. He is guarded by McCollum. Spates against Wright. Now here's Spates. Tight defense on him. And Wright pulls it down. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 13. So just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Nedovic. And he hits the jump shot.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Freeland. Dishes to Wright. Trailblazers moving the ball around. The pass to McCollum. Down low. Here's Barton. Pass to McCollum. Leonard dishes to McCollum. Wright outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries from 10, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Wright.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
The Warriors shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Here's Nedovic. He dishes it to Spates. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Leonard sets a screen for McCollum. Kicks to Barton. Right wing. Shot clock at 3. Fires at the elbow. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Will Barton. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one for the Trailblazers. Chris Kamen's checked in for Leonard. Robinson is subbed in for Joel Freeland. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Golden State. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nedovic. Feeds to Barnes. Passes it to Rush. A second chance effort. Azili kicks to Spates. And another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Spates. He's got 10 rebounds and the 1 steal.
Shooting for Golden State, Maurice Spates, taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Thomas Robinson, this is a good note, only the 5th top 5 pick in the lottery era to be traded in his rookie season. He went from the Kings to the Rockets before ending up in Portland for year 2. Still looking for stability, trying to find his niche at the forward position.
Here's McCollum. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, it's been a whirlwind first couple seasons for Thomas Robinson in the NBA, hasn't it?
And it has been, Kevin, and that wasn't really the worst of it. His second season at Kansas, his mother and both of his grandparents passed away all within weeks of one another. I remember when that was happening. I actually was doing a Kansas game during that stretch. Really overwhelming what that young man encountered. He's had to overcome a lot, so you can't help but root for him to find happiness, fulfillment, and success. And we'll see if that all plays out and comes together for him.
He became the man of the house in a hurry. Raised his sister. Raised his younger sister.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And so McCollum nails both of them. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Nedovich. He's guarded by McCollum.
Defensive foul, Thomas Robinson. That's his second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Nemanja Nedovich, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. "19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Lamarcus, a fine performance for you individually, and it certainly seemed like this team was working well together. What was the key to that?
We played defense. I thought in the second half, our defense was, a whole lot better. I thought, I played well up there too. So, I just went to work tonight.
Lamarcus, great job. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.